Is Grand Theft Auto 6 already available on PC? Did Rockstar slip up? And is the game going to be coming out in just a few short days on May 10th? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video today, clearing up all that you might have seen over the weekend, the confusion, what's real, what's fake, and a whole lot more. So to get you guys set up, many people found this page on the in-game Steam site or Steam platform. And it said Grand Theft Auto 6 under All Games, Adventure Games, and then Grand Theft Auto Roman numeral 6. It just had a picture that said soon in pink font. It didn't have any user reviews. Its release date was May 10th, 2023, and it had a developer of Rockstar Games and a publisher of Rockstar Games. And it was in the action adventure category. And it said planned release date May 10th, 2023. So you're thinking to yourself, whoa. What do you mean? Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out in just like a week? Rockstar hasn't said anything about it since the leaks. Are they not going to talk about it? Is it supposed to be a surprise? Are we supposed to know about something like that? All of it just seemed very strange, and that wasn't the only image. As you guys can see right here, if you typed in GTA into your Steam search page, you would see lots of different things like Grand Theft Auto 5, GTA 4, but sure enough, you would also see Grand Theft Auto 6, and this time, instead of saying soon, it looks like it has the Roman numeral 6 lettering. So you're thinking to yourself, what the heck is going on here? This looks so weird. Is Rockstar up to something? Did they forget to tell us anything? What's happening here? Well, in order to understand what's happening here, you need to know about a little thing called the Steam database website, steamdb.com. And this is essentially where you can see behind the scenes changes that are made to pretty much any title on Steam. And we use this in the Rockstar community to typically see when they're up to something. Because if they're making these changes on PC, it's very likely that those changes will happen to the consoles as well, giving us a good idea of what's to come next in either the Rockstar world, Grand Theft Auto world, or Red Dead Redemption world. And so it is a very useful tool for finding what sort of changes developers are making. And so now what I'll show you is what this looks like in the Steam database page. And you might have noticed that there's something interesting there called Fantasy of Medieval FOM. We'll explain what that means in a little bit, but there's still all this data here. You have an app ID 2402400. It's a game. It's Grand Theft Auto 6. It still has the same developer and publisher, Rockstar Games, with a supported system of Windows. Release date happening on May 10th, 2023, with a last recorded update happening on April 28th, 2023. So you just look at that and you're like, wait a minute, what is going on here? Well, it looks like whoever was trying to do this, they were purposely trying to trick the community. Because as we can see here in these new screenshots, they have gone about removing the original things that they had in there and started replacing them with Rockstar Games titles. Like, for example, here, one of the changes you can see, they changed the name of their development and entertainment to Rockstar Games, which obviously that's not good. They also removed a handful of screenshots from the actual post itself, which probably means they were taking anything down that did not look like it was obviously from Grand Theft Auto 6. And then they ended up changing the name from Fantasy of Medieval to Grand Theft Auto 6. So obviously, all those things you see right there lead to a lot of confusion, but also lead us to believe that this is not the real Rockstar Games, and this is not the real Grand Theft Auto 6. Because shortly afterwards, I think when everyone started picking up on the fact that this was indeed a fake, a sham, a scam, they ended up changing the picture to Counter-Strike 2. And then if you went even more in depth in the behind-the-scenes stuff for the system requirements, look at this. The minimum amount of storage that you need, 62 gigabytes, that would make it almost half the size of GTA 5 and half the size of Red Dead Redemption 2. So needless to say, Rockstar Games is not going to have their game be smaller than both Grand Theft Auto 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2. So what happened here is I think someone submitted a troll game with the company name Rockstar Games, and Steam database wouldn't be able to discern a real one from the fake one. So the more I look at it, the more I see that this is just a clever troll attempt. Basically, someone whipped up a fake screenshot and a fake name of Fantasy of Medieval, and then once it passed through and got into the Steam store, they deleted any of the Fantasy of Medieval stuff and swapped it to Grand Theft Auto 6 with some blank screenshots, which is why we saw one of them with the word soon on it. So it is actually quite clever. I can only imagine that the guys at Valve and Steam will probably add an extra layer of security for something like this going forward in the future, because if this was able to pass, and I mean, it really did, it's now getting us to talk about it. So that's why over the weekend, if you saw anything like this on Steam, or you saw your friends talking about playing Grand Theft Auto 6, or the fact that it was coming out on May 10th, 2023, well, that's why. Someone was trying to trick the entire world, and they kind of successfully did so. Although, thankfully, we can see, thanks to the Steam database page, players are smart enough to be able to say, wait a minute, things aren't starting to add up here. The name of the game is Fantasy of Medieval. It's weirdly coming out in 9 days. We haven't heard anything official from Rockstar on their official Newswire page, which obviously there would be something up there if it was indeed coming out in just a few days' time. And honestly, to the person or individual or group that did this, I don't know why they would. You have to give out a lot of personal data about your company or your business and yourself just to be a Steam partner. So doing this kind of thing will definitely get you blacklisted or banned. And I can imagine Valve is none too happy here, and they'll probably have your personal information sent to whoever it is needed to end up taking care of this, whether it be a DMCA claim, copyright, sending it to Rockstar, whatever the case might be. This person is definitely going to be banned, definitely going to be blacklisted. And if you try and find this now on Steam, it's nowhere to be found. And it looks like Valve themselves might have actually gotten rid of it, or since the person knew they were totally caught and really didn't fool anyone, they decided, well, I'll just remove it before I get into any more trouble. That kind of might be the best thinking of the bunch there, especially since we know of what happened to the GTA 6 leaker and hacker. That guy was obviously sentenced to jail, and I believe since he was a minor, we don't know exactly what happened to his outcome, but needless to say, it's not a good one. So you really don't want to be messing with Rockstar, especially when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 6, because they're already so heightened in terms of, you know, the leaks that happened and the impact that that had. So would this, of course, be awesome if GTA 6 came out on May 10th, 2023? Of course it would, but it just isn't likely at all. In fact, I give it like a 0.0001% chance. There's honestly a better chance of us hearing something about Grand Theft Auto 6 before then. We've kind of talked about how, because their parent company, Take-Two Interactive, has an earnings call on May 17th, and the fact that Rockstar has kind of hinted at the fact that there will be a community update given soon, and that's the last time we actually saw about Grand Theft Auto 6 or even heard about it from them. So the stars are starting to align just a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you think about everything, though, we talked about in this video today. Were you initially fooled by this, or did you know it was a fake the entire time? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.